Today, we are going to be discussing what are the various industries one can be a project manager. Is it just IT? Is it just construction? Today, that's what I will be discussing. So, for me, I think the IT industry is good for beginners. Why? It's in high demand, so there are lots of opportunities in IT for project managers because almost every project in the IT in software development requires a project manager to track every stage of the project to its success, to closing the project, from planning stage execution down to closing of the project. So there's a huge demand for project manager in the IT and software development industry. One of the major project management methodology used in the IT and software industry is the Agile and Scrum. So how do you get into IT project management? As a beginner, you go in as a project coordinator or Scrum Master, junior project manager, just to get familiar with your responsibilities as a project manager. The next field is healthcare and pharmaceuticals. Project managers are needed in the healthcare and pharmaceutical. These are places where you can start your career as a project manager. And in this field, you can use both waterfall or agile methodologies depending on what project you're handling. So, is it hospital building construction? Is it hospital IT project management? So, depending on what you're doing in the healthcare or pharmaceuticals, it will determine what kind of methodologies you would be using. We have construction and real estate. In this field, as a project manager, you'll be working mostly with the traditional project management methodology like the waterfall, which is linear, whereby you start planning the project and it follows, a very linear waterfall process down to closing of the project, which is different than agile, which is different. So different industry require different project management methodologies. So in the construction or real estate companies industry, it's kind of very structured, and you just have to follow the process. There's no room for flexibility. One other industry that requires project management is marketing, digital marketing and advertisement, just or marketing in general. And why is it good? There's opportunity for collaboration, so you will hardly be working alone, and you have to be creative. There's this creativity in the marketing industry where you are working with different teams, and there's just something you need to be creative about to post advertisement for in the market. Then we have events management. This is also a field that requires project manager. So think of weddings, think of birthdays, think of office meetings, and all of these are all events that requires a project manager to manage, organize, and make sure it's a success. In this field, how do you start? You will have to sometimes organize events yourself. In this industry, you'll be working with agile and also waterfall. So depending on what you're doing in the event, which part of the events will require different kind of methodologies. Another field that requires a project manager is non-for-profit NGOs. Here, because they are handling different projects at different times, a good project manager is required in this field. Education and training is another field that requires a good project manager. Education the educational sectors are always handling different projects, and a good project manager is required to handle most of these projects to success. So they have projects like online courses, workshops, and school program. Another industry that requires a good project manager is the retail and e-commerce. In this industry, there are lots of projects going on like product development, market campaigns. So there's a lot going on in this industry, and a good project manager is required to make sure things are running smoothly and making sure projects are meeting deadlines. Finally, the best industry to start your project management depend on your interest and also your experience. So you can see that wherever you are, most times there is something to start with as a project manager. So it depends on your interest. What do you want? What are you excited about? And what kind of experience do you have? What fields do you have experience in? Look into that field and see how can you start as a project manager. For newbies, for new beginners in project management, I look out for industries with like clear process, short timeline, like quick delivery, a good entry level opportunities. So the IT is one of them, and event management is another one, construction is another one. Look out for some of these areas. What kind of projects do they handle? Do they have frequent projects? Are they clear processes that you can follow? Are they opportunities for entry level people, for beginners to come in? Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to drop your comment if you have any questions. And I will see you in the next video.